the beginning. The trailer comes in, we got through the whole teardown process, prep process, primer process, got it into the booth, we got it painted, brought it back to the shop.
So the team is now going to go in, work on the cabinets, the countertops, the sinks, the electrical, the backsplash, and this is where everything just ties in and comes to life.
One of our biggest and most important values of the brewery is resolve. The reality is restoring a trailer from start to finish is a lot of hard work. It takes resolve to get this project done, and all the small details that need to go into the trailer for us to execute, getting the product on shelf with the promotions on it, and everything that happens in between. I think that really connects back with the brewery values. It's also a prize that's going to promote togetherness and connecting with people around you in the outdoors.
Camping and that sense of adventure and packing up the trailer and getting away for the weekend up in Muskoka, it's all about bringing people together, getting together on the dock, getting together at the campsite around a bonfire, and togetherness is a big part of what we do at our brewery as well in terms of our team and one of the values that we believe in.
I think the proudest or fondest memory I have of the journey is really seeing the packs show up at the brewery. It was like, you look at your screen, you do all these approvals, going through the process, and then seeing the actual packs show up at the brewery on these skids. It's a real full circle moment where you're like, okay, this project is real, it's come to life.
My favorite memory from the journey was getting the phone call from Kim. It was really out of the blue, and we love hearing ideas and how we can help bring those ideas into real life.
It was just like it was meant to be kind of moment, right? Where you just feel this connection with somebody. We're big about connections clearly in Muskoka. We talk about it all the time, but it's true. It really is true. It's how we operate. When we feel connected to people, that's how we work the best. And this whole thing has, really come to light in such an amazing way. I think partly because of that initial meet and how we got on.
What an adventure. It was really awesome to see an idea from a phone call to a few sketches and iterations and exploring different packaging of beer and different colors to painting the trailer, bringing it back to the shop, adding the finishing touches, backsplash, countertops, sinks. And now that it's all complete, we can't believe how we've took a trailer from 1970s and it now just looks absolutely phenomenal.
So we finally got the Muskoka trailer back in the shop. We're just doing our final walk around to see everything and how everything came together. So this has to be my favorite part of the whole trailer. And we added the decal from the actual Detour beer and we placed it on the front here. And I think it just goes really well and it really gives that camping outdoor feeling to the trailer. As you can see, we've added hubcaps to the painted rims and that follows through on all 3 tires. We've added the belly band, new tail lights. The windows are all nice and freshened up, waterproofed. We added all new hardware, nice and polished up. Carried the belly band all throughout on the door. The door just looks really awesome with the original Trillium label on there. New lights, drip edge. So let's check out the inside of the trailer and everything we did in here. So for the inside, we carried some of the color through to the interior to keep the whole Muskoka Detour brand going. We added a brand new fridge, which nice and filled, stacked with beer. Maple top that we've finished. All new plumbing in here with brand new sink, cupboards. We also added a backsplash to it, so it just kind of ties it all in and makes it look like a nice new fresh kitchen. And over here we have a nice large size table which folds down and this converts into a queen size bed. Over here we have another table and this actually spins both ways and it also folds down and turns into another single size bed.
Being able to see this project all come together has been such an amazing experience. Witnessing the journey of this old rustic trailer that may not have a ton of potential grow into this amazing finished product has been really awesome. The team at Nomad Customs with Dominic, they've really put such a great creative touch on this trailer. Bringing it to life and like restoring it to like be roadworthy has been awesome, but the unique touches that were added to this and really mimicking it after our flagship beer detour has been a really cool thing to see all come together. And not only is it like got that vintage touch, but there's also these really cool modern elements that like really bring the best of both worlds.
The trailer's like Muskoka Brewery is vintage. It's a classic. You know, we've been around since 1996, so coming up on our 30th year next year, which is big in the brewing industry here in Ontario. And always having our roots right here in Muskoka and in Bracebridge, and community and the adventure and the journey to get here, 29 years later. And that's kind of how we're reviewing this project restoration with the, bringing back this Trillium trailer as well, as it's the journey to get it back to where it should be.
I don't know, it's almost like feel speechless a little bit after working on this project. I'm trying to think of when, first met with Dom and had the idea. I think it was September, and here we are, middle of July. This thing has finally all come together after months of work, and the craftsmanship that has gone into this, and the thoughtfulness behind our brand and how we incorporate everything together. I'm absolutely in awe. And they've even got Detour out on the table. So great, oh my God. The colors are phenomenal.
I love what I do, and I love that I'm able to bring my talent and my profession into something that really contributes to somebody else being able to enjoy the experience in their own way. I enjoy the experience because I love painting, I love doing restoration. And then for me to do that and then give it to somebody else who can also love the very same thing that I'm doing in a whole different way, being able to make memories with it in their own way by camping, just having that all as a whole just makes me love my job even more.
I felt very honored to work on this project, being able to bring a trailer built in Ontario, working with an amazing Ontario beer brand, and being able to restore it here in Ontario for somebody to use for lots and lots of years to come.